Morning! We are here in Knoxville. We're doing a little something different today. We're here at the Tennessee Rec Fields. There is a 2024, what is it, like bologna eating contest? The ultimate bologna showdown. Kane, Mayor Kane, Glenn Jacobs, the mayor of Knox County here, is actually facing off against Joey Chestnut. You know him from eating hot dogs in a bologna eating contest.
Showdown! Hey, there's no place in the world except today that the ultimate bologna showdown is happening. It is in Knoxville, Tennessee, right now. We got 5 of the top 9 eaters in the world. In the world. Joey Chestnut, the greatest athlete, 16 bacon hot dogs, 55 world championships, and he's going after his 56 today. Okay? They're going to go for 12 pounds of bologna is what he's going to do in 8 minutes. All right? So we got to get fired up.
Come on up, Glenn. Mayor is getting votes back here. Okay. So there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Glenn Jacobs. Sir, if any of you are trying to get a 2-shot, it's very difficult. It's not because I'm short, it's because he's tall. Okay, I'm normal. Sir, I wouldn't say you're normal, George, but okay. Sir, you have been in the world of athletics and sports. You've traveled the nation, you've traveled the world. This is your first foray, as I understand it, into competitive eating. What do you expect today?
Well, actually, this is my first foray into professional competitive eating. I actually boast a pretty spectacular amateur wrestling, or amateur record. I've eaten chicken wings, hot wings, waffles, and I'm undefeated with the exception of a controversial loss to Trey Smith, who's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. So if you're going to lose to him. But this is my first foray into the big leagues. We'll see what happens today.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's your hometown boy. Now, before we could let him up here, I had to get the Major League Eating physicians to check him out, and they gave him scans, some of them invasive, some not invasive, mostly invasive. They found 2 chickens, a piglet, and a license plate inside. So we have high hopes for this man. He will be coming out right before Joey Chestnut, representing you, Knoxville. Ladies and gentlemen, the honor of Glenn Jacobs.
Hey, y'all wait, hold up your signs. Thank you for being here and supporting me, even though I am
Of all ages, I'm going to introduce to you our MC today, a lexicographer, a master of the English language, Mr. George Ladies and gentlemen of Knoxville, Tennessee, citizens of the world, welcome to the ultimate bologna showdown, where the greatest eaters in our nation compete for the greatest prizes there are. I have one question. Are you with me? Yeah!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you saw some of the competitors already. Joey Chestnut is here in the arena right now. I was there in 2007 when Joey Chestnut beat Kobayashi and brought back to America the coveted mustard yellow belt, the World Cup of competitive eating. He is here today. Look at this belt. Look at this belt. Okay, this is what's on the line right now, ladies and gentlemen. No one can hold it other than me until we have a winner. But this is what we're going to do. 10 minutes, all you can eat, bologna eating contest. The previous record was only 3 pounds. Only 3 pounds. What we are going to see today is going to far surpass that. We're going on a journey inside, a journey down the alimentary canal, a journey to truth, a journey to self-discovery. When you leave here today, you will be different people. You will be transformed. You will be different people. Not crazy different, like you're going to dedicate your life to charity or something. Just slightly different. Just slightly different. But we are going to go through an absolute journey, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want to say one thing. My special thanks to Dead End Barbecue and to Elm Hill for putting this on. Thank you, sir. I'm just going to let it build up, obviously. Just a lot of tension building. They say that competitive eating is the battleground upon which God and Lucifer wage war for men's souls, my friends, and they are right. For this is a battle of the ages, a battle of the titans, the early gods, who come to earth only once, in only one location, and that is here in Knoxville, Tennessee, for only one purpose, and that is the ultimate Bologna Showdown. We arrive at our destination by the sum of all our paths and the unswerving punctuality of chance. So it is, and so it always shall be. Let the contest begin! Shake it off, I'm telling you something. This is gonna be, it's gonna be emotionally taxing. Just loosen up the shoulders, let it flow over you. Because this is going to, excitement is going to build until there is literally an explosion of excitement. And by literally, I mean figuratively, there's no explosion, but there's a lot of excitement. Okay. This is what we're going to do, my friend. The difficulty in his marriage began when he named his children mild, medium, and hot. But he will not allow domestic disputes to slow him down here today. He is here today to win and win only. From Hamilton, New Jersey, the great Peter Ritter. Competitive eating is the crucible through which greatness is forged. It is the lens through which our humanity is revealed. And our next eater will demonstrate that when he comes on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it for the great Taylor Gray! From Fort Mills, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. He lost his arm to a Bengal tiger in a boyhood visit to the Atlanta Zoo, but his arm grew back. He can speak neutrino, the language of the sun, and all day long he listens to the conversations in the sky. He's a new type of superhero. He doesn't fight evil, he consumes it and digests it into grade A USDA certified organic fertilizer, perfect for growing daisies, the unofficial flower of peace. Ladies and gentlemen, from Barberville, Kentucky, Michael Dooley! Angel, elegant, fury, breathtaking queen. She is the ruler of 4 kingdoms, of earth, of fire, of water, of air. And she comes from a time when humans, like words, lived in the sky before we were pulled down to the earth by gravity. And her job here today is to eat 14 pounds of bologna. Ladies and gentlemen, from Eden, Ohio, Cherish Brown! She is the first and final pillar of our civilization, an educator who has dedicated her life to teaching our children. She is the superintendent of schools in New Jersey, from Basking Ridge, New Jersey. When she's at the table, she is fearsome. She will bend time itself until history unfolds to her purpose. Ranked number 44 in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the great Renee! Until the molecules within us unravel to chaos, until time itself grows weary, until the very dome of heaven collapses and the black avalanche of space pours down around us, he will fight on. He will fight on until he is the last man standing on the dirt-covered surface of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Matthew Raymond! anointed at birth with the oils of hell, who speaks in the language of the beast to herald the coming reign of darkness. Akse egle trijstende west jokert, joamende kunun haira haurunun huftum shrida. Or for those of you who speak the language of the living, I am the force of evil, chased ever westward by the rising sun until I find an innocent victim to cast into a pit of torment. My time has come. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as George Chigger. I know him as the Red Horse of Death. He is surrounded by the nimbus of power, forged in the fire of the infinite. He is the vortex at the center of the vortex, the spiral that spins at the core of the American spirit, the force that drives the swirling gyre of life itself. Ladies and gentlemen, the jalapeno pepper-eating champion of the world from Chicago, Illinois, the great Patrick Bertoletti! On the day he turned 3 months old, he ate 42 baby food bottles of mashed banana and a chimichanga. And his mother said, he belongs on the competitive eating circuit. That is his destiny, and that is, in fact, where he went. He is now ranked number 8 in the world. From Las Vegas, Nevada, let me hear it for the great Derek Hendrickson. Sydney, Australia, the champion of the Southern Hemisphere, the fastest rising rookie ever to compete in Major League Eating. He has beaten Joey Chestnut 8 different times, ladies and gentlemen. He is now ranked number 5 in the world. Please let me hear it for the great James Webb. Commandments, 9 lives, 8 ways to Sunday, 7 seas, 6 senses, 5 fingers, 4 corners, 3 musketeers, and 2 sides to every story. But there is only one number 2 ranked eater in the world, and he comes before you now. From Oxford, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, a teacher by trade, but an eater by disposition, Jeffrey Espar! Is the warrior king who stands where the land meets the horizon, steadfast and unshakable, a force from beyond who defies the laws of physics, upon whose shoulders God has arranged the flesh of an archangel. And he will never stand down, and he will never submit, and he will never surrender. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, the Honorable Glenn Jacobs! In a world of nothing, of barren hills and cracked earth and once proud oceans drained to sand, there will still be a monument to our existence. Bleached by the sun perhaps and blunted by time, but everlasting. For this man represents all that is eternal in the human spirit. The courage to go on when others fail or turn away. The strength to recognize the value of freedom and to accept the cost no matter how great. Through the curtain of the aurora, a comet blazes to herald his arrival, and his victory shall be transcribed into every language known to history. For the rock on which he stands is not a rock. It is the United States of America! The number 1 ranked eater in the world. From Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, the great Joey Chestnut! Gentlemen, I said he's from Illinois, and that's because I'm just not a professional. He's from California, but recently moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. But there are I's in that word, and that's what's called. Okay. Joey Chestnut is the #1 ranked eater in the world. He has won on the 4th of July 16 different times, 76 hot dogs and buns, my friends, in 10 minutes. The question is, what will happen here today with bologna? As we all know, bologna is pure protein. It's just the meat and the fat. It's a very fast food. It's very, very easy to eat. We're going to see what happens here today. Some of the greatest...
Whatever it takes.
Knoxville, Tennessee, with the greatest eaters in the world. It is go time. It is go time. It is go, lock and load, love them and leave them, smoke them if you got them, see you want to see on the other side, time. Are you with me? Then count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Many people say it can't be done. Jaw fatigue, stomach capacity, those are the issues that are going to come into play. We are looking, can anyone approach the 10-pound mark? I don't believe it can be done. Mayor Glenn Jacobs is finishing his first plate of 1 pound of bologna. Joey Chestnut has his bologna, and he's got it like a sandwich. It's all bologna, it's all meat, he's just eating it like he's eating a burger. Look at that! Look at those jaws, considered the strongest jaws in America. And then he believes that as he ages, his stomach has lost its elasticity and has not. His jaw is as strong as it ever was in 2007 when he first really came on the scene. Joey Chestnut. Now look at him, he's got more than a pound, he's just eating it. And now, James Webb. James Webb now is neck and neck with Joey Chestnut. He's on. James Webb is on his 7th pound of bologna right now. Joey Chestnut is 1 pound of bologna behind James Webb here in the early go. We are 3 minutes plus into this contest. I thought that the upper limits would be 10 pounds, but it seems like that is not the case here today. Jeffrey Esper now, the #2 ranked eater in the world, plowing through bologna like nobody's business. He's on his 5th pound right now. Chestnut is coming back. He was a pound down, and now he's tied with James Webb as we approach 4 minutes. gentlemen, we have 4 minutes left here in our 8-minute contest. 8 minutes, all you can eat. 8 minutes, 4 minutes, we're at the halfway mark. This is a speed, this is a sprint. 8 minutes for these guys. It's not about capacity, it's about managing the bologna, and it's about getting it down right now, and it's just impossible to me to even conceive that 10 pounds could go down in 8 minutes, but that was some of the goal of some of the eaters. Joey Chestnut. Three minutes now. 3 minutes now. And James Webb is slow. I am told now that Joey Chestnut has just broken the 10-pound mark right now. Came out slow, but then he came back very, very strong. James Webb has slowed down. It might be that he got out of the gates too fast there. Joey Chestnut pulling ahead here now. But look, Joey Chestnut, I've seen him, he balls it up and he puts it in his mouth, a softball-sized quantity of food, and then he just swallows it down. He has an enormous esophagus, and he just drops it down like an anaconda, and that's what he's doing now. Look at Joey's mouth. Right behind Joey Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. He's picked up his speed here as we approach the final minute. 1 minute now. 1 minute. James Webb. Joey Chestnut slowing. It's too close to call right now. Jeffrey Esper pushing ahead. Gonna get a time. 30 seconds now, 30 seconds. Their ancestors stand on the shores of time, looking down the wire white highway of history at this, the most important moment in their family line. We are coming down now. Joey Chestnut, 2 pounds of bologna in his hand, just mauling it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask Joey Chestnut and James Webb to come up to the front of the stage, please, if you could. This was really one of the... Folks, to my right, at the far end, is a great champion, ranked number 2 in the world, from Oxford, Massachusetts. Today he ate 10 3/4 pounds of bologna, breaking our 10 mark, to earn 3rd place in this event. And it was very, very close. Rarely do you see it go back and forth at that level. At the beginning, James Webb was well ahead. Then Joey came back. James slowed down, but then James came back at the end, and Joey seemed to have a pause at about the 7-minute mark, okay, of this 8-minute contest. At the end of the day, one of these eaters consumed 11 pounds of bologna, and the other consumed 14 pounds. And the winner is
Joey
Chestnut. Joey Chestnut, 14 pounds of bologna, James Webb 11 pounds, and Jeffrey Esper 10 pounds and 3/4. And there's the great Joey Chestnut. Joey, how did you feel there? I thought that James Webb jumped out at the beginning, but you came back very quickly there about 2 or 3 minutes in. How'd you feel?
Yeah, he's pretty fast. But I was able to keep my pace and stay calm. And dude, they pushed me. Dude, and the audience was pushing me too. It was tasty.
That's your bologna. This can be a problem. If the bologna is too tasty and savory, you get distracted from the task at hand. You start enjoying the bologna, you're not eating, you're enjoying. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. The Knoxville Ultimate Bologna Showdown champion is the great Joey Chestnut.